What's good? What's good? This is Stinkle. This is Stinkle the podcast. Hey, do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all the love and support that throw me hand there. I hope you're doing good. Take care of yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, financially. Hope you're taking care of yourself. And you just never know what's going to happen, man. There's so many things going on right now that ain't no telling what tomorrow might bring. All you got to do is stay positive. There's a lot of things that are going to be in front of you. They're going to try to distract you with something, right? And at that moment, you got to make a critical decision to say, hey, should I let this bother me or should I just go around it and continue going forward? Hey, man, there's been plenty of times where I get trapped into that rabbit hole, right? And I keep going deeper and deeper, and I got to figure out how to get myself right back out. And in the process of trying to get myself out, I'm like, damn, I feel like I'm never going to get out of this rabbit hole. But you know what I do, man, is just continue moving forward. Just stay positive thinking. Like I said, you never know what tomorrow might bring. Tomorrow could be your last day. And you gotta say to yourself, what kind of impact did I play for today that could affect other people in a positive way, right? So the Homie Quan, man, 34 years old. We don't know 100% sure if it was an overdose. We don't know if it was a heart attack. We just don't know, right? All we know is that Boosie posted about it. And it probably hit him a little bit different because imagine having a conversation with somebody the week before, not knowing that this week would have been different. And what I got to say about that situation, man, I've always wondered when you reach a certain level, right, of success, of course you're going to deal with the pressure of trying to be successful, staying on top of the game, stressed out, depressed, and ain't no telling what else is around you that you're like, man, I cannot control this. This is getting out of hand. And at times, some people lean into certain drugs, alcohol, addictions, and all kinds of stuff, right? We don't know 100%, but the thing is, I'm like, man, the guy was only 34 years old. He still has so much life to live. And from my understanding, he has kids. Now they won't have a father. And you start thinking like, who's around you that really matter? Who can you go to when you're going through these problems? Because whatever he was taking, if they say it was something, right? This could have been just overnight. This is an ongoing issue. And people around you, for the most part, they do understand. They know what's going on. And you always wonder, are these people are around me for their own benefit, or are they around me because they want to see me do well or want to see me be successful? And it's hard to pick. I mean, even me, with not being at that level yet, I still at times wonder, hey, man, what are people's reasoning of being around? Like, are they there to elevate me? Are they there to just talk bad about me? And you come across these situations all the time. But going back to Homie Quan, he's a very young guy, man. Very, very young guy. Very talented artist, man. Some of the music that he put out there back in the days, even now, I mean, you heard the guy, man. He definitely was an interesting artist, man. And just to see him gone this young, man, it's crazy, man. In the hip hop community, even with speaking about the Boosie situation, right? And this, we're going off topic just a little bit, but Boosie, he's been around the game for a while. When you got somebody like Rollo going at him, and I'm telling myself, like, why attack another person, put them under the bus and try to make yourself feel better, or even just feel like you're on top of the game? When he said, I don't want to be Boosie's age at 40 years old, 50 years old, still performing. I'd rather go the CEO route like a Birdman or QC, right? And I'm telling myself, you could have said all that without even mentioning Boosie. But these days, we live in a society that we have to, pull fuel to the fire just to get that kind of attention. Because if you mention Boosie now, you're like, okay, now people are talking about me again. We know Rollo from doing music, I guess, but there's still, till this day, I haven't really heard a record that I was like, oh man, that's it. When I heard him on that Mo3 album, the new one, I skipped the record, to be honest with you, man. But that's just a little bit off topic. But it's crazy because the reason why I bring it back to this is that imagine you talking bad about somebody just to boost yourself up. What if that was Boosie's last day? Is it that entertaining that you have to say something about this guy? I really don't think so, man. But with the Homie Quan situation, man, I remember there was a person that I was close with that did my music videos for a while. And we always worked out deals, and my music videos were coming out left and right? From my understanding, he's no longer here. From my understanding, from what I understood, how he passed away, it was because of an overdose or a bad drug, whatever. And every time I spoke to him, he was always on the positive. I never really heard nothing negative coming out of him. He was always like, man, we got to get it. We got to do this. And that kind of caught me off guard a little bit, because I've always wondered in that situation, like, did I not do enough just to, instead of talking about videos, maybe talk about what's going on in your life? Because the last time we spoke face to face, he had so many ideas of where he wanted to go. And like I said, I'm not 100% sure if it's true, but from what I heard and understood is that it was because of that. But he was fairly young too. I think he was like in his, maybe going into 30, but he was still in his 20s. And like I said, man, you just gotta know your circle, man. You gotta have people around you that can hold you accountable. And especially if you go in that direction, if it has to involve drugs, man, it's crazy. And knowing the situation with Rich Homie Quan, that's the reason why I always say that if the people around you, what are they there for? Are they there to watch out for you, or are they there just because they want to benefit off of you so they could be in a better position? When I talk about the person that used to do my videos, I always said, man, we're gonna make it big together, bro. You know, just stick with me, and we're gonna take it to levels that we never took it before. I've always encouraged us to work together and elevate each other. Not that, hey, man, I'm trying to use you, because I always paid the guy. I always say, hey, man, you shooting my videos, I'm gonna pay you. You ain't doing nothing here for free, man. I want to see you be successful. So, like I said, your circle is really important, and that's minor with the things that I dealt with, right? When you got Rich Homie Quan, he's a well-known artist, so some of the things that he's doing are big, they're major, and the people around you, what are they there for? Somebody had to say, you know what, I can't give you this, man. You Rich Homie Quan, bro. Like, you mean more than, you don't need to be doing this. Like, who gave him this if that's the case? And then 34 years old, yo, like, that's extremely young, man. That's extremely young. Still got so much life still left, man. Well, I think they say that now these days people are living all the way to like 60, 70, but still 34, man. Man, RIP Rich Homie Quan, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. But y'all let me know, man. Did y'all get a chance to check out some of his music? Did y'all like some of his music? And keep supporting the music if that's the case, man. But do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Si te gusta lo que mira, press like, share this video on your social media platforms. Drop a comment in the comment section. I'm always interacting with me, gente tu side. Hit the notification bell to get notified. Visit the website, r2drec.com. And always remember, have peace in your heart, have faith, and never give up. All right, one. What's good? What's good? This is Stico. Hey, do me a favor, man. Somewhere on here, you get a chance to check out my other channel. I release all my music there. We have a lot of music coming out this year. Y'all definitely don't want to miss out. Do me a favor as well. Check out the website, r2drec.com. Purchase your merchandise. Let's keep this moving going. Thank you for all the love and support, and thank you for being patient with me. Hey, let's get it this year. All right, one.